Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Comfy Org stream. It's me, Pers, and Midjourney Man, Julian, AI Art. That's going to take me a while, buddy. We're here because FLUX.1 Kontext came out, and we've been playing with it all week, and it's pretty insane. It's out for API nodes right now, but the open source release I don't know when it is, but should be very soon. It looks like Pablo's here. Let's add Pablo to the stream. Hello, Pablo.
Hey, Pablo.
How are you doing today, buddy?
Not too bad. How are you guys?
Great. If y'all don't know, Pablo's one of the main developers over at Comfy. All the front end, all the awesome design stuff. That's Pablo. Say hi to the people, Pablo.
Hi, everyone.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Right on. So yeah, we're here to just hang out and try out FLUX Kontext, but a bunch of stuff happened this week, so I'm just gonna slide on over to the screen here, and this one. We'll get it together, guys. Here we go. Let me get rid of this logo. Bingo bango. Okay, so the GPT killer FLUX.1 Kontext API nodes. This is a very cool model. It's a flow matching model. It does image to like text. Let me just scroll down here. It is a flow matching model, text and image driven editing and generation. Unlike traditional text to image models, Kontext supports in-context image manipulation using both images and texts. You can edit the same image across steps, precise object modification inside the images, character consistent multi-step editing, style preservation and style transfer, text editing in image, and composition control, framing, camera angle, and pose. And it's pretty fast, like 4 seconds or something, 5 seconds on the API. And yeah, we'll be getting the models soon. So it says on the old BFL website. So if you're a fan of FLUX, this is sort of the next step in the FLUX family of models. It's super duper cool, and we're going to dive in and play with that in Comfy in a minute. But first, I'm going to go through the rest of the cool stuff that happened this week. We dropped a bounty program over at Comfy, so go hit up the bounty program if you're interested in looking
about this one.
Yeah. If you got things you think you can solve, and you see, you got some time, and you want to bid on one of these projects, please come and hit it up. It's got task descriptions, category labels, estimated bounty amounts. If there's no number, propose it. GitHub links and like the status, all that kind of stuff. So just check the bounty table, see what's up. If you can contribute to Comfy, this is a great way to do so and get some money and a little bit of recognition and all that for helping out, because this is a team effort. What else? I went sliding through Reddit this week, and by myself updated the top 25 custom nodes by install count. This is actually super interesting for those of us dorks that use a lot of custom nodes. I'm always curious, like, what the most popular stuff in the ecosphere is. Let's see. For performance and optimization, Tcache is the number one, the number one downloaded node at 136,000. Then Wave Speed, which is an optimization suite. Multi-GPU, that's the optimization for multiple GPUs. Patches 2, which I haven't even played with, but adds hook methods such as Tcache and first block cache. Gguff, that's for our low VRAM friends. That helps them run the models like at 8 gigabytes and less VRAM. Tcache for Hunyuan, and I don't even know what Nunchucko is. Oh, I bet you that's 4-bit for 5090s and stuff. I don't get to play with 4-bit much, I think, with my 3090. Model implementations, the most popular is Reactor. Second most popular is PolID. People really like doing faces. Hunyuan is actually beating Juan, but I think that might just because Hunyuan's a little older. Yeah, because I think Juan is pretty popular. MV adapter, multi-view consistent images. I've used that with 3D stuff to get like a multi-view and then texture it, and then you can kind of dream in, fake UV mapping from there. Janus Pro, which is like a multimodal small LLM that can do. I think it can look at and generate images, but it's like super lightweight. Ultimate SD upscale, the GUF version, that'd be the low VRAM version. Audio, which we haven't played yet on stream, but we definitely will.
Yeah.
That generates audio from video. It's like it's janky and fun and crazy, and it's really cool. HunYuan 3D at 16,000, one video start end frames, LTX, one start end frames native, and caption generation. Caption generation for video is something that's, I think, going to explode a little more soon because there's services that do this, like Opus Clip and stuff, and I think people want to do that locally. So hopefully there'll be some work there so we can start captioning our videos right in Comfy. That'd be awesome. And then workflow stuff, the app preset manager. I think that sets up presets for your nodes. So you can like set presets for your case sampler, et cetera, et cetera. ComfyUI get metadata extraction, ComfyUI LoRa manager, and the CG image filter, which allows you to like generate 4 images and then pick one and then move on in the workflow. It's actually like super handy. Comfy Pano card, which is the other one, and that makes 360-degree panoramic images. Anyway, this was not just to read it all, but it's super interesting to see what's happening in the community outside of my little bubble, because like I'm mostly just interested in Animate Diff and Juan, so it kind of blew my mind a little bit to see that the face swapping stuff is like most popular by a mile.
Yeah,
like twice as popular.
There must be some use case scenarios that can't be named here.
Exactly. So yeah, that was a super interesting post by myself. ComfyUI right on the inside did this really sick audio reactive pose control thing. So I forget who dropped it originally, but someone made Bad Jono added a pose editor thing for open pose where you can like make the features of the face larger, things like that. So Ryan hooked it up with his audio reactive values suite, and so the head awesome. Like kind of like
I saw that, yeah.
Bobs to the beat. It's fantastic. So yeah, you can imagine a whole video of where everybody's like head is just like getting bigger to the beat constantly. It might be super fun.
Yeah, so his release, I didn't look into it. I just saw like the open pose video. I was like, okay, I need to look what it, and now seeing what it does, it's awesome. It's so funny. I get it now.
It's great.
Right on the inside is awesome. He's been pushing a lot of good stuff.
All right. Yeah, and this is one thing I think we'll check out is the colorization, restoration, World War I photo stuff. That was pretty cool. Dreamo, there's a Dreamo ComfyUI native implementation. I haven't played with this yet, but it looks pretty interesting. Yeah, somebody added themes to Comfy. These are pretty cool. Well, I'm hesitant to click on that. I don't know where my filter is at on Civet, so I'm not going to click on that. But basically, yeah, there's like a slate one, like there's a pink one, there's like a bunch of different themes. So yeah, purple, Atom 1 dark, Solarized dark, Material dark. Yeah, I saw a bunch of screenshots on the Discord. It looks really cool. If you like customizing your workspace, this is definitely something you can look into. And then I saw a guide from someone who's very active on our Discord, Clown Shark Batwing, for style transfer and blur suppression across the models. So yeah, so this is a really cool guide on like how these models work and like how to avoid some of the blurry and some of the like style transfer issues that are very common across these models. So yeah, very interesting read, good information. This will make you a better probably a better diffuser by just going through this. So yeah, shouts out to Clown Shark Batwing. We're also going to check out his K sampler at some point on the stream because people have been begging us to do it. Apparently it is pretty cool. So I don't know much more about it, but I'm happy to dive into that whenever. Boo, 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 boo. Let's add a new workflow. So yeah, thank you. So if we go to our workflow, browse templates, we can click on image API, and it should be in here, BFL, Flux, Kontext, multiple image input. So these are the BFL things. You can just click on any of them to try them out. I'm going to be using this one. So this one, the nice thing about all the default workflows now is they have these great notes, with markdown and stuff, and you can read these to like fully understand what you're about to do before you do it, which is awesome. Also, just getting word that we might be getting a very special guest very soon, popping in here, interrupting our flow. We're getting crackling, are we? Let's see. Let me restart my audio interface. This is me sometimes.
I was not sure if it was my GPU or if it was okay.
No, it's probably me. One sec, everyone. Apologies. Let me mute myself. All right, check. Hopefully that's better. Can you hear me?
So far, so good, yeah.
Okay. Let me know if it's happening again. I've had this issue in the past. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to get a new audio interface because it is not worth dealing with. But yeah, do let me know if it comes back, please. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, it's a very special guest. So we'll just wait for that to happen.
I'm curious too now.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't even know, guys. Just to let you know.
Yeah, this is something I arranged on the side. Sneaky. Let's jump over to Q&A. And so we can see everyone's chat on the screen and we can have a chat with everybody while we wait. Yeah, we're going to dive into Flux. Don't worry about it, but I would like to speak to this guest first. And I think you'll see why. I know I keep hyping it up, but, we're vamping. So yeah, how's everybody else using Flux Kontext? Have you found any really novel use cases for it? What have you been doing with it? The thing I was talking about earlier, the colorization of the World War I photos, is something I wouldn't have even thought about doing. And like that's just one simple thing.
Style transfer was really good. Also, like modifying a scene, even realistic scenes. That's really good. If someone's here, I'm gonna shut up. Oh, of course, even better.
Hello, everyone.
And for a few.
Yeah, everyone, I'd like to introduce Dustin. Dustin is from Black Forest Labs. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
Yeah, we've been playing with Kontext all week, and it's been super fun. What's your opinion of it as someone who worked on it very hard?
I'm just happy it's out, man. It's been certainly a long project. It really came together in a way I'm pretty happy with. It's just awesome seeing like it out there in the world and people using it. Every time we do a model release, it's always just amazing to see kind of what people pick the models up for, how they play with them, what kind of projects they come up with it. So especially with a model that's kind of as robust as this, it's I don't know, it's just so fun scrolling around on Twitter and seeing what people are doing with it.
Yeah, it looks like a literal render engine for 3D models. Pack shot photography, I guess that's just like products or something, I don't know. And product shots are amazing with Kontext apparently as well. Someone is screaming for dev context. So when local model obviously is the question. But be patient, y'all.
Soon, very soon. Can't give a date, but not.
That's awesome. Yeah. So what were some of the challenges in trying to sort of not duplicate O1, but like get to the next stage of this kind of development where the model is a little smarter than the last one? Like what was the hardest part about that for you guys?
Yeah, no. So honestly, we've done a number of T2I models before. I come from the original team, even from back in the day, that worked on Stable Diffusion, and we have a lot of experience under our belt at building like text image models from scratch at this point, and like we know generally the pipeline of like, okay, hey, how to the whole process, just beginning to end, of making the model, finalizing it, getting it ready to go out. But something like Kontext, where their capabilities of what it can do just expands so greatly. Honestly, like the biggest part initially was just figuring out even how to approach training something like this to be like as robust as it is. Like the whole idea from its get-go, when it started its life 6 months or so ago, was just kind of like figuring out how do you train a model to generalize like tasks, instructions, all of these things, and actually make something that feels like quite good to use. So a lot of it was just like it was really, I'll break it down into 2 stages. One, it was even figuring out how to go the right direction of like, what do we need to put into this thing to make it act in a robust way, that it's not just totally having these voids where it's missing the ability to even do something. Like how do we take the model's pre-training image knowledge and bring that into the scope where I can give it all these instructions and I don't need to teach it everything from scratch. We can utilize what the model already knew from being a text-to-image model. And then, of course, towards the end, just like finalizing and aligning it so it's like it does that every time. Like it doesn't just, it's not, okay, 1 out of 8 is good. It's good almost every single time you use it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's been my experience. I was lucky enough to test it a little early, and it was just absolutely hitting every time. And it's that's I think that's a testament to how hard you guys worked on it, because like even O1 doesn't hit it every time. But yeah, it's nice to have a model that does this without like the yellow tinge and the sort of whatever choices they made on that model.
For me, Pers is, I remember same thing, Dustin, when I was able to test it early, I was kind of blown away. Like it seemed like it did more than I expected a model to do. Even it just, I mean, you should have named your company Black Magic instead of Black Forest Labs. I think it was a missed opportunity.
That's awesome. Text is the most challenging one to tackle, especially smaller text. Need to replace Photoshop totally from that workflow. Yeah, that's the dream, right? Maybe we don't need as many apps on our machines. Is resolution limited to 1024? Planning to move our graphics department to ComfyUI with Kontext API. They usually have to have a higher resolution for print. Are there plans to go higher with the res? Like maybe a pro model or a pro-wer model?
Don't want to promise anything. Maybe an ultra at some point that does higher res, but again, like take everything I say with a grain of salt at the moment. No promises.
Of course.
Yeah, we definitely see the need for higher resolution. It's very, very clear.
Awesome. Wiz says it has amazing understanding of space. You can put a camera wherever you want. Full scene and light understanding. Is that just a result of good captioning, or like why do you think it's good at that specifically?
Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, it's just a result of just kind of refining the training enough, and then it, I guess as I said earlier, it came from a text image model that already had, these T2I models have a very robust understanding of the visual world, and so it was really just bringing that into line. Taking its prior knowledge and then teaching it how to essentially move around a scene. Like we've seen, there are models out there that do multi-view. They're more specific, but just kind of getting it all wrapped into one model is a little bit challenging. But yeah, it actually picked up on that quite well. That was just a pure learned feature.
That's awesome. What else? Will we be able to get dev license directly from BFL? You guys can figure out the licensing when all the information drops, but as usual, they'll have a support email you can contact and work it out. Any plans to increase resolution output? Yeah, we just covered that. But so yeah, I think everyone's digging it so far. So maybe we'll just slide over and start playing with it.
Before we move on, I just was going to say, I saw like some, even on X, I saw some people absolutely loving it, Dustin, like full on, like being blown away, and people that I would not even expect. So I think it's a huge success so far.
Yeah, thanks, man. It really has been awesome seeing like a whole new kind of category of people playing with the models. Because I mean, I think when you do pure T2I, you kind of end up with I don't want to say the same bucket of people, like we're all T2I nerds, but especially when you can actually do like work with the model, it's been really like the one thing I've been really amazed seeing is all the people doing the restoration of their old family photos. It's just so cool to see that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, things like that. People trying stuff like that, real awesome.
Yeah. All right, just trying to get this 1-to-1 here. All right, cool. Yeah, just to walk through this workflow super quick. This is actually all the juice for the node here. Like this is all you really need to get it to work. Actually, I don't know if I've updated Comfy. Let's update all on stream like a psycho. All right, good luck. Good luck to us. But yeah, just want to make sure I have the latest version because sometimes the API stuff changes and blah blah blah. But yeah, just to walk through the workflow while this reloads here. Yeah, we have aspect ratio, guidance, steps, seed, the seed behavior, and prompt upsampling. You can feed an image in or not, and you can use these brand new image stitch nodes that are Comfy Core now to make a sort of collage of images to feed it multiple images for, saying a character, clothing, and a place and trying to smash them together or whatever. So let's restart Comfy here. Oh, yeah. Living on the edge, people. Let's get the chat back up here.
So are you trying the whole image stitching to get multi stuff or multi-image working?
Yeah. I've tried it a little bit. It works really good. I managed to put a dog's face on my face. Lots of fun stuff. So yeah, we'll dive into that for sure. What do we say? Will it be considered a fusion model node in Comfy or even have its own unique node? Oh, you think it'll just use the regular K-sampler node, right? I don't know. We'll see when the model drops.
Short films. This is like dodging bullets right now.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer to these questions.
Oh yeah, I don't know how the nodes are being implemented. I can take a guess and say it'll probably look like your normal ones, but I'm not working for Comfy, so I don't know.
We want a definitive answer right now. All right, we're gonna reload. And all right, cool. And we're back, and the node looks the same, so we win. All right. So yeah, these image stitch nodes are like super simple. You plug one image in and then a second image in, and then you pick the direction in which those images go. So this image 1, image 2 direction up means image 2 is going to go up above image 1. So if you wanted image 1 above image 2, you would go down because this is 1 down. And then if you want to put these two beside an image on the right, you would put them into the first one, then the third image into image 2, and change the direction to right. I'll play with this a little bit with these. Actually, I actually just made these cool little images earlier. 1. Oh, 2. Oh, 3. Look at that. I came prepared. So this will explain how the node works a little bit. Oh, we didn't need that. I don't know what it's going to generate. Nice. Okay, so this is more specifically what I was talking about with the image stitch nodes. So image 1, image 2, down. And then image 1, image 2 on the left, and then image 3 on the right. So if I wanted to feed 3 images into context in order to do this sort of thing, character, clothing, location, if I just sent it 3 images like in a batch, it won't understand. So they need to be sort of slapped together. So that's what this is all about here. So let's try. We can actually use. Make a new one. Flux Pro Ultra. So we're just going to use this one, Flux Pro, to make 3 images. So we'll go like an adorable bunny rabbit on a transparent background. See what that does. Boop-a-doop. Questions. Excited to be able to make short films now. Consistency of different shots in a scene is excellent. Yeah, right on. Is it better to have the input image at the native resolution of 1024? Probably. What are the next plans for Flux? I think they're going to pivot to printers, right? You guys are going to go hardware?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh god.
Is this off Flux Playground? No, but you guys are building or have the Flux Playground set up? Is that happening or?
Oh yeah, you asking like I mean, yeah, with the context launch, we did launch a new playground that you're waiting for people to sign up and get some initial free credits to try all of our models on.
Oh, look at this! It generated a transparent background, like what it assumed a transparent background would look like. That's kind of funny. I actually want 1-to-1 for these. 1-to-1. Make a square. We're using the seed money to actually plant seeds in the Black Forest. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Yum here in the chat is also from BFL, so you can also bug him directly if you want.
Oh, awesome. Welcome.
For saying that, but it's fine. He deserves
it. We should get him on here too.
Okay, so let's grab our little bunny rabbit and let's make a top hat. So I'm going to jump over to that other workflow and say a top hat on a white background. I mean, you can generate these images however you like or just go download them off Google. It's just faster for me to use Flux.
I love, yeah, you might as well. You can even use the new model to just make the changes you want directly on the image.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Context is also a pretty good T2I model as well.
Yeah.
So
we got rabbit hat, and we'll put the rabbit in the hat where? In the forest, maybe? Illustration of the forest. Pencil drawing. Let's try and match the rest of these. Image stitch is not native to Comfy. Oh, it is. Yep. It is native now. Just update and refresh. They added it 2 days ago? 3 days ago? Oh, that's kind of nice. I was hoping for a green one, but whatever.
They make it green.
I keep jumping tabs. It's actually right here. All right, cool. So yeah, now we have the rabbit with a hat in the forest. So let's try to say, let's add the hat to the rabbit and put him in the forest. All right, so we're going to plug this final image stitch node into the input image, and it's going to give us, so it's going to feed it, do that. And this might take a couple tries because sometimes it's, what did it make here?
Oh, God.
Wow.
All right.
I mean, it really did the thing.
This is the Black Forest, yeah. It's like Black Magic and Black Forest all in one. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You nailed it.
Oh, Julian, I think Music Greg thinks you're in France.
Yeah, I wish sometimes, especially for the food. My accent is in France, but not me.
Yeah. Your accent never left.
Yeah, I am from France. Yeah, indeed.
Mm-hmm. Right on. Yeah, this is insane. So yeah, let's. Oh yes, I believe the Peter says Comfy desktop. He doesn't see the image stitch nodes. I do remember maybe somebody on the Slack saying that they're not in desktop yet. Maybe I think there's like they got to do a new build of desktop or something. I don't know how that works exactly, but yeah, I do recall there being something about it not working in the desktop version, but it does work here in the portable install, virtual environment install, and all the other stuff. And that might work now if you just update desktop. I'm not sure. This is not my desktop install. I do have a desktop install for doing these normally, but yeah. Can we get the API nodes on the portable version? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, they're built in.
Yeah, it was really fun the first time we realized that the model could actually do this, because this wasn't like an inadvertently like trained thing. It was just
Oh,
that
that's
as
crazy.
yeah, no, it was just like as the model kind of generalized and learned to just take things within its context window, it just like was able to do this at one point.
That's crazy.
I remember Kyle, who's in the chat right now, also he used to have so much fun doing this, trying to smash everyone together into one photo.
So
Let's see if we can make it a real.
you guys don't even need to do team building. You can just use the model, and that's it. It's done.
Well, I've had this very fun idea that like you know, when you take a photo with a group and then one person has to go stand with the photo and like you know they're not in it. I always thought that this would be such a fun way of just solving that problem. Like if it takes a picture of you at the same time it takes a picture of the group and just like puts you into the group photo.
Oh, yeah, man, that's a good idea. We call it. I should call it the context challenge, where you have to actually try to get the best results. You know, from 2 vantage points into one. I'm sure that would be. I'm sure it would work perfectly. Honestly. Oh goodness.
Yeah, this is crazy. So I asked it to make it realistic. Now I asked it to have the rabbit reading a newspaper. What if I get rid of the realistic stuff? Will it go back to the pencil drawing? Those hands, though, I don't like that at all.
Are they hairy too?
They're just... Wow.
There we go.
That is wild.
You should just for fun have the newspaper say ComfyUI for the text.
If it doesn't work, you just edit that one.
Yeah.
Beam is asking how to track how much critics spend per generation. If you go on your account, you should be able to see in their history, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can see a running count when you click on your thing here. So, like, you know, you use it a bit and just keep an eye on it and see how fast it's going down. That's what I usually do. Yeah. All right, relax, Pixel Pusher. Relax, buddy. We hear you. We don't care. Optional output on the save node or something. What? 4 cents per Pro Gen. Yeah. 4 cents per Pro and 8 for Max, I think. Yeah. And 6 for Pro Ultra, just T to V. So it's actually a little cheaper to use Context Pro. For like straight text to video or text image. Yeah, when video model then, you know? We gotta ask. Needs Fennec Fox ears. Yeah, true. It doesn't have Fennec Fox ears, so let's fix that. The rabbit has Fennec ears. Needs to be a table and a tea set. Yeah, I think so too. In front of a table with a tea set. How stupid can this prompt get? Oh, we didn't get the fox ears.
Oh my god, this is too good.
ComfyUI. ComfyUI. CONTFY.
Can I ask if you guys or anyone in the chat has like tried anything with the model that like really surprised you? I guess that was one thing. Like,
yeah, actually, let me load up. If I go load image.
Yeah, I'm gonna find some that I made that blew my mind.
Yeah,
you know that I saved some. So let's see.
Oh, this isn't showing any of the pictures I'm showing. Okay. So here, I just need to share a different window. Let me share my screen. One moment, everybody. Sorry about this. I will show you some cool stuff, though. Replace screen sharing with entire screen share. Bingo bango. Okay, so outputs, ComfyUI output. think I have anything weird here. Yeah, nothing weird came up. Okay, so we started with that image of me there and a picture of a dog. Actually, okay, first things first, I started with a picture of me and a picture of flowers. And it made that. And then I had a picture of me and a picture of flowers below it. And I asked it to combine them, and then it took them and put them like this. Like it moved the image and added it was insane. Did that a few times. That one's like a bikini made of flowers. Like nailed it. There, I tried to put the dog in the shot with me, but I just put it on my t-shirt. There, now I am the dog. Now I have a picture of the dog above my couch. I tried to change the angle. Yeah, I tried to change the angle.
Like your head is giant. I love it.
I know, my head's giant. Now we're at a party. That lady looks like me a little bit, I think. There I am at a party. There's a bunch of me's at a party. It always makes a bunch of guys that are like the same guys, like in the background. When you ask it for a bunch of views, it just makes a bunch of other guys. So these guys must be in the model somewhere. I tried to put my face on Mount Rushmore. It didn't work out. Volcano didn't work. I was able to eat spaghetti. I got Shaq to eat spaghetti. Shaq ate spaghetti during a marathon. I ate spaghetti during a marathon.
Blinking.
Trying to get really sad. Look how hard it goes with the worry lines up here. It's just like, oh gosh. I tried to eat some glass. I tried out for American Gladiators. Yeah.
Oh, you should wear that outfit on stream.
Yeah. I wrestled a puppy. We drank some milk. Ate some hot dogs. I rode a horse in the park. Horse dog. Yeah, try to make more.
You're having too much fun first.
Yeah.
Well, this was great.
Ghibli, went down the anime thing, and we're at a restaurant. I love his hand.
Oh, this one's.
Tried to go Super Saiyan, didn't work. Tried to turn into a turtle, didn't work. I was able to turn into a lizard, fly around like Spider-Man. Kung Fu. Chris, Syntax Diffusion, doing some Kung Fu. The dog getting absolutely rib smashed by a master. Dog's doing Kung Fu now. Chris is doing Kung Fu. I tried the meme, but we added the mock.
My God.
I tried to change the bird on head. Yeah. Just normal stuff that you do with
totally normal things. Yeah.
Tried to make I asked for like Bigfoot taking selfies, but it kept doing King Kong for some reason. Horse taking a selfie, beaver taking a selfie, sloth taking a selfie, platypus taking a selfis. Jesus. That was robot. This was a person taking a photo of the landscape. This was a ghost. We asked for a ghost in the landscape. Aliens attacking. Rich guy on his yacht. Doggo. Jedi doggo. Lightsaber doggo. Pepe's. Yeah. We went all the way to... but yeah, it's an incredible model. The other thing that is really good for is being the starting frame for image to video stuff.
Anything, yeah.
It's crazy. This one, like...
Yeah, this one's good.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying seeing all the people like use it for start and end frames, or just kind of different aspects of video creation. I mean, that was one of pretty early on, we kind of figured out that like as long as the coherence was the same, like the pixel coherence between the images, like there was high consistency, you would be able to use it directly to just kind of make sequences of images within a scene and then actually then render those into a video.
I'm going to try, Dustin, and I'm going to send you the results.
Yeah.
I'm going to
make
I just want to jump in because I see someone ask about control nets. So a big part of this is just like the idea that, especially when you all get weights, that this could kind of just replace control net. Yeah. That said, if there's like a certain level of accuracy you still need, as soon as those like weights go out and you all are able to train it, just you can make any type of component you want with a LoRa if it's not functioning to the level you want.
Oh,
Have
good.
you-
Someone was asking me about ControlNet earlier.
Yeah. And Dustin, do you know if I upload a picture of myself, let's say, and I say generate the open pose image of this picture, would it do it, or it would?
No, so it likely won't know how to do that, but that's like an example of. So I know people have been asked about LoRa's for this, and in my mind, the whole concept of what a LoRa is really changes with a model like this, because with prior models, LoRa's essentially just were like filling the gap on people, places, things, styles, kind of information the model was lacking. With this model, it's a bit different because the model can just take all of those elements, at least to some degree. Sometimes people need a little bit more perfection in terms of what the model can take in, but it can take it into context and then actually use that. So what I've been thinking about with like LoRa's for this is you can essentially just train tasks like task LoRa's. That instead of this being like a space, like this model holding a space of all the real images in the world, it kind of holds a space of all the real like image edits in the world. So a LoRa won't be image concepts; it will be image edit concepts. So if you're missing a control net, or for example, you want to just turn people into like the pose control because it doesn't, it's not in there as much. You can just make a LoRa off some high quality images and tune the model on those pairs, and it should very quickly learn how to like adapt to these tasks.
That's super cool. I'm gonna try.
There is one thing I'm quite curious about though that I don't think we try. I mean, we could just try it, but I think I might leave it to let the people out in the world try it. Is technically Redux should work with this model, but I don't know what it would do.
Yeah, that might be cool.
Like
just force mixing stuff like promptlessly. Yeah. I mean, it made me pretty Amish here.
Oh, I love it.
Fine barn, but there's no pool English. So, yeah, I mean, the text is insane. I was doing a lot of, people holding signs, as you do. And it pretty much nailed every one. It's insane. And surprisingly long text, too. It's best flow matching model for changing facial expressions while maintaining characters' facial features. Is it now? Well, let's find out. Let's get rid of all these image stitch nodes. We're just going to use this one, and we're going to say, make this man the saddest man in the world. Absolutely heartbroken, upset, crying, devastated. Bring it. Make me a sad boy. Can you try to relight an image? Oh, I'm a little down. I wouldn't say I'm fully bummed out there, but I'm a little down.
It just knows you're stoic. You don't express your emotions.
Yeah. Okay, let's try dramatic lighting at night. Fill light, red fill light on the left. Let's see what it does. Oh, you're right. I spelled devastated wrong. Maybe that's why it didn't work. What model? Oh, wow.
Nice.
I mean, it ain't a fill light, but goddamn, that's close. It's crazy, though. Like, okay, let's try.
It's actually kind of insane how much like these models can just learn about the world from essentially like before and after photos. Like you essentially learn like the rules of the world through just like seeing a before and after image described well enough. Like, okay, before a drawer is open and after the drawer is closed, like you learn how that functions. Before a light is on a desk, after it's off, you learn how lighting functions, and at scale, just these simple relationships build like this huge model of these relationships in the world.
Am I just eating a pizza full of French fries here?
That looks kind of good.
This man crying in his car and eating Taco Bell. Sadly. Taco Bell fry cup, yeah. This man eating all of the KFC in the city. Thousands of boxes of chicken surround him. Yep. Just going to town on the chicken. The left side of the face is lit with a red light. Oh no, it looks like somebody's going to about to shoot me with a sniper rifle.
It's perfect.
That chicken doesn't look fully cooked. I don't know. Wings. This man being attacked by 2,000 puppies. Come on, attack me, puppies. Oh no!
They're so cute.
Yeah.
There's no attacking here.
Doesn't really look like my teeth, but that's okay. By two puppies wearing a clown nose. Yeah, this is already going to be a YouTube thumbnail generator. Yeah, like if we go 16 by 9, say with a caption that reads, I was attacked by two puppies and lived.
Maybe this was a
Request
mistake.
moderated.
Whoops.
I was cornered by two vicious puppies. Oh no, I put corned. This man with two puppies wearing a clown nose. Oh, I forgot the E in cornered. All right, well, it worked. So attacked, I think, was causing the moderation. I was sick in new puppies and lived. Yeah. Mauled, yeah. There we go. I didn't get the end lived. But yeah, I mean, that's enough for a YouTube thumbnail. Done.
I was going
to make the man holding two puppies with the man's face.
What? I don't even know what that should be.
I was hoping the puppies would have my face, but they don't. Make the man holding two puppies. The puppies have the man's face. Come on. No. That's okay.
Need to throw it out. Terrible model.
Make the man holding two cats. They're not happy about it. They seem all right. Can we generate a multi-view of a character? Let's try it. Multi-view of this character. I don't know what the actual prompt would be for that, but we can workshop it a bit. Would it be like a character card? What do you call that? Oh, God. Just a bunch of me's in the car. Character chart, multi-view angles of this man. Oh, yeah, guidance. Nathan Shipley asked if CFG works or not. Because he's noticed it doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, it shouldn't be doing, like, actually the steps and the guidance shouldn't really do anything on the Pro version or Max version.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's something like when when Dev comes out and you'll have it running at home, then obviously you'll have access to these things. But yeah, for those should all just be like automatically handled right now.
360-degree view of this man. Let's try that. Oh, it's just a picture of me that's outpainted. Yeah, I don't know how you would like ask for that, but I mean, it might be able to do it if you get the right thing. There's probably a term for that, like when they make like a character chart in anime, or like a sprite sheet or character sheet. Yeah, character sheet, whatever. You try that
Character sheet, yeah.
sheet. Just try character sheet.
Yeah,
I think that's the name.
It's gonna make me like a wizard in D&D or something.
you might be able to ask for like a grid of images of this person in different angles. Like that might work as well. Person, yeah.
Oh, okay. We're getting there. Yeah, I feel like you could prompt your way to something useful. It always makes the eyes a little wonky on the multi-view, but the fact that we got here from just images and context is crazy. Why are the outputs pixely? They're not very sharp. It feels like no one's talking about it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Models aren't perfect. It's definitely things to improve on in the future. I think there's a lot of stuff you'll be able to do once you get it locally, but we're also working to improve it.
Yeah.
A lot of it also just relies on like the actual input image too. So like the quality of what you get from the output matters quite a bit about like what you put on the input. So if you put in something,
yeah, I noticed that like my input images suck, and then the output images have that grainy quality. But when I upload a better quality input image, is usually better. And is extremely happy, laughing maniacally. It is a comfy preview, yeah. Yeah, look how happy he is.
I mean, I would be happy too to use such a model. Good time for your life.
Crying maniacally. Upset, crying maniacally. Yeah, well, that's the results I'm getting are good enough to upscale. Exactly, Lee. Like when we have access to the models, like people will build upscaling workflows and stuff like that, and maybe to pass another beauty pass through something else, as we always do with these models. They're always stackable like Legos. It's crazy what we have access to right now, and like more and more each week. There's even more stuff I wanted to cover this week, but we just don't have time.
The beginning.
Yeah, but can we make it an underwater scene? Yeah, sure. This man is diving underwater, tropical coral reef. Have you been approached by Google or other big tech about buying context?
No, I think
I haven't. No, actually, no. They haven't contacted me at all. So,
first, let me know if they do.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll forward the email.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm scuba diving. I mean, I'm gonna die because it's not connected to my mouth or anything. But here we go.
Nice.
All right, this man.
So what is the best way for the community to show you guys what gets created, Dustin, with the model? Twitter or what's?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy just to search the keyword context up on Twitter. I mean, that's been a great way to find it. I'm sure I'll see more in Discord once the local version is released.
Yeah.
But yeah, Twitter's been the best way so far. It's just easy to see what people are doing in context. One thing I haven't seen that should work, but I don't want to make any promises. If you might be able to use bounding boxes with the model.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's like drawing like a bounding, like I don't know, you put a green bounding box around something and then just like reference the thing in the bounding box.
Work
well.
Yeah, maybe we'll do. have to do like a mask, play with some masks and do a stream on that.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that like it wasn't significantly tested, but I've seen it work. So I don't know. It's surprising with these models how many things they kind of inadvertently end up learning to do. So that's why it's just so cool, like that it's out there and seeing a lot of people actually testing and trying stuff with it to even know what even back in the T2I days, I was always surprised what people were doing with our models. So with something like this, it's really wild.
It's super cool. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing with it pretty much nonstop the last few days, and then the last few weeks too. But yeah, thanks, Dustin. Thanks, MJ. Thanks.
Thank you, Purse.
Who else was here? Pablo was here too. Thanks, Pablo. I'd like to do another stream with Pablo where we talk deeper about the design of Comfy and some of the things that people might have questions about on the front end, things like that. So hopefully we'll have him on the stream again soon. Thanks everybody for coming out. We're back on Friday with just us. I don't know if we have a plan. I don't know if we have anything to cover, so it might be fun to just dive into some of the community stuff. Maybe we'll get a chance to dive into Clown Shark, Bat Wings, K-Sampler, and some other fun stuff. So yeah, thank you everyone who comes to these streams every week. We appreciate you very much, and we'll see you all really soon. Come to the Discord. You got any stream suggestions, things like that, hit up the stream suggestions channel. And don't bother with the microphone. I know, I will fix it. I apologize for that. That is awful. So yeah, hopefully it wasn't too bad, and we'll see you all on Friday. Peace out, everybody. Drive safe. Have a good night. All those things.
Thanks, Dustin. Thanks, Purse.
Thanks, Dustin.
Yeah, thank you guys.